Look at this terminal at Puerto Madero. It is clean and modern, but completely isolated from the neighborhoods you actually want to see. Your cruise ship has a hard all-aboard time. Miss it, and you are buying a last-minute flight to the next port. This chart shows a 10-hour port stop. Sounds like plenty of time, but watch the actionable hours shrink. Subtract an hour to disembark, an hour to get back on board, and a 90-minute traffic buffer. You are left with exactly 6.5 hours. In this compressed window, even a 10-minute miscommunication with a driver or waiter represents a measurable loss of your total city time. This makes navigating the local dialect a core logistical requirement. Relying heavily on English limits your access, while attempting to use the standard Spanish taught by generic language apps creates unexpected friction. Buenos Aires speaks the Rioplatense dialect. It carries a rising Italian melody and operates on an entirely different set of phonetic rules than the rest of the continent. The double L and Y sounds turn into a sharp sh. A word like shego sounds like shigo, and instead of using tu for you, locals use vos. If you aren't expecting it, your ear won't catch the instructions you need. Achieving broad fluency for a single day is impossible. You only need dialectical precision. Dropping textbook grammar and memorizing 15 specific local expressions changes how vendors treat you and how fast you secure a taxi. It yields a disproportionate return on a very small time investment. Precision is critical for your transit choices. Buenos Aires is flooded with these black and yellow metered taxis. Relying on a metered cab during the afternoon rush exposes you to severe gridlock. As the meter runs and traffic stays still, your probability of missing the ship increases sharply. The practical alternative is booking a remise, a private car with a flat rate, right at the port terminal booths. To secure your return trip, you use one specific phrase, "Podría volver a buscarme a las," followed by your return time. "Could you come back to pick me up at?" This matrix breaks down the trade-off. The metered taxi saves pesos but carries high logistical risk. The remise costs more upfront but removes unpredictability. The driver knows the route, the price is locked, and your return is scheduled. Paying the upfront premium for a flat-rate car is a direct investment in time security, ensuring you never miss that all-aboard deadline. Once you secure your transport, you will likely enter a dense environment, like the Plaza Dorrego Antique Fair in San Telmo. If you walk up to a vendor and say "cuesta" to ask a price, or "me traes" to order a coffee, they will understand the words. However, those textbook choices immediately flag you as a standard tourist. You lose the benefit of the gout, and you lose leverage in any negotiation. The porteño fix is simple. Swap the word cuesta for sale, and use the local vos conjugation by saying traes instead of traes. Take ordering lunch at a local steakhouse. You want a premium cut, like the bife de chorizo. You look at the waiter and say, "¿Me traes un bife de chorizo, por favor?" By using traes, you match their natural conversational rhythm. Using hyper-local transaction vocabulary acts as immediate social currency. Vendors become direct and helpful, saving you time and frustration. That social currency compounds when you know how to politely finish an interaction. There is a precise 3-word sequence that does this in Buenos Aires. Dale, gracias, che. Dale is the universal agreement. Okay, sounds good. Che is a familiar marker used to signal friendliness. When you hand a taxi driver exact change, shrug, and say, "Dale, gracias, che," the reaction is immediate. They grin. It proves you paid attention to their actual culture. It shifts the dynamic from a cold transaction to a mutual exchange of respect. How do you actually prepare for this without spending months studying? This chart maps out the exact relationship between your preparation time and your success on port day. Over in the bottom right, spending dozens of hours on general Spanish grammar yields a very low impact for a fast-paced 8-hour visit. Up in the top left, memorizing just 20 specific porteño phrases requires maybe 2 hours of effort and significantly improves your speed and safety. Chasing broad fluency for a single cruise stop wastes your prep time. Dialect targeting is the only rational strategy for this itinerary. If you have zero Spanish experience, memorize exactly 3 things: asking a remise driver to return, using sale for prices, and finishing interactions with dale, chay. If you already know some textbook Spanish, stop practicing the tu conjugations right now. recalibrate your ear to listen for that sharp sh sound. To practice this efficiently, use an app like Street Tongue, which is specifically built for real-world dialects. Their custom AI scenarios let you run through the exact logistics of a Buenos Aires taxi negotiation or a San Telmo market purchase before you even step off the ship. Treat these targeted dialect tools as essential logistical gear for your trip. What is a highly specific local phrase you have used in a foreign country that changed how locals treated you? Let me know down in the comments.